Hey, today we are not going to go anywhere in particular. We're going to go all over. This is Stroopwaffle at its best. We're going to try some Petnats, which are very, very popular these days. Pettillant Naturel, and what that is a style of wine. It's a sort of French country style of wine. It's very popular in Europe about a century ago. What they do is they take the wine, and before it's fully fermented, your juice usually starts somewhere between, say, 20, 21, maybe as high as 28. As you ferment it, the number of sugars left in the juice goes down, and somewhere between, say, 2 and 6 bricks, that's a unit of measure of sugar, different winemakers will then start to press that and bottle it. Now, some will sell it straight off. That's straight up Petnat. Some will disgorge their wines about 6 or 8 months out, very much in the French Champenois style, to get rid of the sediment that some consumers just aren't comfortable with. That's the kind of fun thing you're going to see in this video. You're also going to see Piquette, which is a style of wine that, again, is a light country wine, sometimes Frisant, sometimes not, but most recently, a lot of the ones that are mostly Frisant. This is when you've pressed the grapes and you've probably left about 5 to 10% of the juice still in the grapes. You're going to reconstitute that with water and sugar, bringing it up to that sugar level that you were hoping to make wine with. Again, around somewhere between 18, 21. And you're going to let that ferment out. Again, it's going to get down to that 2 to 6%, and then you're going to usually either bottle or can it, whichever it is you do. These are fun, light, fizzy wines, all of them. They're really cool. The other thing is I did leave in a few classic sparklers, but yet they're not. One is made with an Arcatatelli, which is incredibly unique, and the other one is a sparkling Riesling, which is also very unique and very exceptional. So you're going to have some fun with this one. A lot of sparkling wines, a lot of fizzy wines. We're going to have some good fun with this one. Come on. One of my first stops was Greenvale Vineyards, just outside of Newport, Rhode Island. Billy Wilson is the winemaker. They make a tremendous Petnat, and he's going to explain to you how he does it.
Hi guys, I'm Billy Wilson, the winemaker from Greenvale Vineyards, located in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, right outside of Newport. So today we disgorged our last few cases of our Albarino Petnat. So because we let it finish fermenting in the bottle, it's got these leaves that we're trying to remove from it. So what we do is we age the bottle upside down so those leaves actually go to the neck of the bottle. And then we stick it in dry ice for just a couple of minutes, and that freezes it. And then what we'll do is actually open the bottle, and that frozen plug shoots right out. This is the same process they use in wine regions all around the world, especially in Champagne, France. After we disgorge, we then need to top it off with a little bit of wine, just to fill up the excess headspace. We use crown caps that are designed to hold the pressure of sparkling wine. Now that they're disgorged and capped, we're just going to label them and start selling them right away. Yeah, so this Albarino is a really bright Albarino. It's got a lot of acidity, lemon peel, citrus. This Petnat is made from 100% Albarino grown right here at King Copenhagen. If you haven't tried one, this is a great representation of what a Petnat should be.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready? This is a left-hand front red. Left hand? Oh, the cover. Cover it. And okay. Here we go. Oh! I got hit in the eye. You know where you
Nice!
Whoa.
This is a terrific Petnat. It got lots of bright acidity, lots of citrus to it. Really a fantastic bubbly. You're going to love it. One of my other favorite wineries is Red Tail Ridge. Nancy Ireland is the winemaker, and she and Bueller, who you'll meet, are going to tell you about their sparkling wine.
Hi, Nancy Ireland here from Red Tail Ridge, and tonight my wine selection is our 2016 Sparkling Riesling or Sekt. Can you see that? So this wine is traditional method Champenois, and it's 100% estate Riesling, and it was in tirage for almost 4 years, hand riddled and hand disgorged, and the first allotment of disgorgements probably around 50 cases. Beautiful bubble, and also some nice complexity from the tirage, a little bit of minerality, very clean, extra brut, 4 grams per liter of dosage. And so it's got a very lean and precise wine style and flavor and aromatic profile. But it also has that complexity of the extended tirage age. So there is a slight biscuity aromatic to it, and we all know who likes biscuits. So that's my pick for tonight. Happy Friday. Bye.
Nancy also makes a Petnat. It's a sparkling Pinot Noir Rosé. It is spectacular. It is a sort of light purple in the glass with a lovely foamy head to it. It has a creaminess to it, but there's plenty of cherry. A really fabulous, refreshing wine with bright acidity. And she's got some other Petnats in the hopper. You got to go up there and see it. One of the best places to try Petnat is Le Garagista, which is up in Vermont. That's right, you heard it, Vermont. Deidre Heaton, Caleb Barber, they have put together a fabulous little natural winery, and their Chicon Fonde is one of the best Petnats in the country. And here's the fun part, they do red Petnat. That's what the Chicon Fonde is. It's this beautiful, rich wine, lots of bright cherry and dark cherry to it. Lovely mousse filters to the top. Fabulous wine in some of the best restaurants in Manhattan, in the country. And you've got to try this one. A great find in New Jersey is Bellevue Winery. Their Petnat is made by Scott Corella and his father Jim Corella. It's this wonderful Prosecco-style wine, really refreshing. Shared it with a friend on a hot summer day. It's a great wine. You're going to love it. Down by Cape May, New Jersey, there's Haven Vineyards. Todd Worker is the winemaker, and he's making a tremendous traditional method champenois wine that will just knock your socks off. Great acidity, bright, beautifully made, and he's got a couple of really good Petnats in the hopper. Got to get down to Haven. In central New Jersey, there's Beneduce Vineyards, and who better than Mike Beneduce and his pup Louie to make Petnats. They are doing a tremendous job. Mike makes 3 different Petnats. One is the Gewurz Petnat, then he makes a Rosé Petnat, and then he's got the Aquapasa. I can't tell you which one I like the best. They were all absolutely tremendous. These are really great, well-made Petnats. You got to go over to Beneduce, I'm telling you now. Out on the island in the North Fork is Makari Vineyards, and the winemaker is Kelly Cook, and she's making a fabulous wine called Horses. It's a sparkling Cabernet Franc. It's got lots of great fruit to it. It's got this big strawberry and bright cherry. It's got a great citrus ending, great sparkle to it, just a super, super refresher. You're going to love this one. Along the Stroopwaffle, I stopped in at Tousey Winery in the Hudson Valley. And I stopped in with Ben Peacock and his lovely wife, Kimberly, and they have the Loic. And Kimberly's going to tell you all about it.
Hi, my name is Kimberly. I'm one of the owners of Tousey Winery, and I'm going to tell you about the Loic. This is our Blanc de Blanc. Not only do I think it's delicious, beautiful bubbles, nice brioche notes, it's made on our estate-grown Chardonnay, but I'm really passionate about it because it took a team to put it together. There's so much behind making our Blanc de Blanc. It took family, friends, staff. I have a lot of good memories with it. So cheers, I hope you get a chance to enjoy it.
Another stop along the way was in Amherst, Massachusetts. I stopped at Glendale Ridge and we saw Mary Hamill, the owner, and we tasted their Petnat. And I'm telling you, it was absolutely fantastic, a huge surprise, and my drinking companions were also very impressed. Another stop along the Stroopwaffle was in the Niagara Escarpment. I went to Leonard Oaks Winery. Jonathan Oaks is the winemaker, and he is making a Riesling Petnat that is off the charts. Beautiful, beautiful aromas of green apple, tropical fruits, great acidity, lovely sparkling bubbles, a fantastic wine. You got to try it.
Back in New Jersey, we went down to Tomasello Winery to visit Jack and Charlie Tomasello. No one's going to accuse either of these guys of being hipsters, but they are making something special with their Arcatzelli sparkling wine. No one else makes a wine like this. It's got tremendous fruit up front. It's made in a classical sparkling wine style, but this thing will just knock you on your ear. This is one of the funnest sparkling wines out there, and you got to try it. I also visited H Heritage Winery, which is in central Jersey, about halfway between Philadelphia and Atlantic City. Bill Heritage and his wife Penny own the operation, and the winemaker is Kevin Bednar, and the assistant is Julie Pierre. You really want to try what they're doing there. They're doing pet nats and they're doing traditional sparkling. Heritage is producing some really fantastic pet nats that are really, you have to try them. The Rosé pet nat is just out of this world. Their sparkling wine is a classic champagne-style sparkling wine made with Pinot and Chardonnay. It is outstanding. Wild Ark Farm is located in the Hudson Valley, and the winemaker is Todd Cavallo. He's been featured in Wine Enthusiast and 1,000 other publications. He's just brought back an entire new category of wine called Piquette, which is not far from Pet Nat. A lot of people are going to pick at me on that one, but I'm going with it for now. One of the things you got to love about it is that he's making these fabulous Piquettes, and he's got them in cans, and they have this slightly fizzy, frisant kind of finish to them. So for people who do like pet nats, they usually do like these Piquettes as well. Fantastic stuff, great big flavors. If you like sour beers, you're going to love these wines. I did not go to Old Westminster in Maryland during the Stroopwaffle. The wines by Drew Baker in the field and Lisa Hinton in the winery, and they make a slew of pet nats. And over the last 5 or 6 years, they have really established themselves as one of the premier pet nat makers in the United States. There's no question about it. And if you really want to taste great pet nat, one of the things you're going to do is go to Old Westminster. Whether it's from the early stuff that they were doing, or now they changed the varietals up and the blends up, but they make absolutely spectacular pet nats, and you're going to want to try them.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a lot of fizzy wines, and if you like fizzy wines, you're going to have a ball. I purposely left in that Tomasello Arcatzelli. You're not going to find sparkling Arcats anywhere. That's the only one that I know of in the U.S. And of course, that sparkling Riesling that Nancy does is incredible. And I really just sort of left in that sparkler from H Heritage because it is stupendous. But overall, those pet nats are some of the really hottest pet nats around. They're really good quality ones, and you're definitely going to want to try those. And the Piquettes are really fun too. Anyway, I hope you had fun with that one. It's a little unique, a little different, and I hope we'll see you next time.
Well, that's it for this edition of the Great American Winery Stroopwaffle. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll come back soon. And in the meantime, drink local.